Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this is a video about Manta Coin and Manta Network. So if you are looking for a quick trade and quick price analysis, you can actually move forward at the end of this video, because I will be covering something which will be important for a long-term holder, and that would be talking about Manta, tokenomics and other things about Manta. So first of all, so this is for the long term only. If you are not interested in this, you can actually move forward to the at the end of the video and check out the price analysis which I will be doing at the end. First of all, it has a max supply of 1 billion and it has a circulating supply of 250 million. So the important thing which I want to talk about, the first one is this. So as of now, there is a daily sale pressure of around 1.21 Manta, as you can see here, 1.21 million Manta, which is coming from ecosystem / community or foundation treasury. So the foundation may or may not be selling. The reason is that because the foundation could be giving the tokens to their devs in their ecosystem. In terms of community or ecosystem, I think community could be getting their tokens as well from there. So in terms of the airdrop, which is separate from community, as you can see here. So the important thing about the Manta is that you have to keep in mind that around 129 million, and another one is 60 million or 61 million, and another is 50 million. These three amounts belongs to the investors. If we look here, you can clearly see that institutional investors get around 50 million, strategic investors get around 61 million, and private round get around 129 million. So that means at the end of the 2030, these token will belongs to these investors, which have actually got a lot of good price, unlike public sale. So if we look at public sale, as you can see here, around 80 million token belongs to the public sale, and as of now, out of those 80 million, 6.67 million token will be released in 9 days, which means this will actually increase the sale pressure on the Manta coin. If Manta is actually down, it could go down even more. So in 10 days, I think this price will actually impact Manta as well. So if we look here on the March, on the March 1st, there were advisor token being unlocked. If we look here, if we do go at the March 21 and see if we have any sale pressure coming or not. So on the March 21, it actually gained, but it came right back to this price, and I think those could be advisors selling, or they may not be selling, we are not sure, but it could be the reason why it went down here, but it went up back again. So basically, you have to keep in mind there could be a sale pressure in 10 days. So now let's talk about the investors. Who are these investors? So these are the pre-seed or private investors. So I think both of these are private investors. Excuse me. So the first one would be the first biggest one would be a Polychain Capital. So they are actually the one of the biggest crypto venture firm. As you can see here, beside these there are also others. There is even Alameda Research. Okay, so you have to keep in mind Alameda Research is already bankrupt, so they will be probably selling their tokens. So that sale pressure will eventually come. You have to keep that in mind. In terms of the second round, the lead investor was Verify and Coin Fund, and this one does not include Alameda Research as well. So that is still good. So in terms of their first, the date they will get their first coin is on the January of 2025, which is pretty far away. So that is a pretty good thing for the that is pretty good thing as of now. So in terms of their venture round, which I believe is the institution or this one or the strategy round. So I think this is the institution round, and this one is the private investors, which got around 129 million, and this could be the strategic round. So in terms of venture round, the Binance Lab is one of the biggest. So they actually invested in the Manta network, which does say a lot about Manta as well. So in terms of their Series A, which I think is the institution round, and Binance could be study ground as well. So still it is unclear who this token belongs to, but I think in terms of private rounds which get around 109 million, Almeida does get tokens. So you have to be extremely careful after in the 2005 if you are holding Manta. So in terms of this round, they actually raised around 25 million, out of which this one is the biggest, and even Polychain came back. So that does say a lot that Polychain is highly interested in Manta. That means they will be one of the biggest Manta coin holders in the future. You have to keep that in mind. So if there is any news about Polychain capital, you have to think about Manta as well. So now, as I have talked about this and this and this, let's just move to the DeFi and see what is going on actually. So I just wanted to see if it is pumping or not, because I did see it go down a lot. So let's just check if anything interesting is happening with their DeFi. So if we look at their DeFi, it has been actually, it did went down a lot. As you can see here, it went to in just 4 days it went from 609 to 545, and as of now it is back on its track. So that is pretty good. It means that there is still a lot of interest behind the Manta. So in terms of price, I think the biggest resistance which it needs to cross as of now is 3.855, as you can see here, and this breakout actually pulled the price back to its, and it broke this resistance. So as of now it is back to the track. So what we need here is pretty easy, because we need to retest at this point, which I think is the biggest support zone. As you can see here, we need to actually retest here and go back up again around 3.855. If not, we actually need to hold this level around 2.77, and if this one does not hold, I think we can actually get the snapper entry around 2.25. But you have to keep it in mind that everything depends on Ethereum. Everything depends on Bitcoin. As of now, it has been doing extremely well, but you have to be careful if you are trading any altcoin as of now, because if the BTC does go down, I think most of the coin will be going down. And I think this move also came after the BTC actually dumped from 65k to 59k. So it is always better to be in a spot trade rather than future trade. So if you are future trading, trade extremely carefully, because that is one of the riskiest method to trade in the crypto market. So it is better to do a spot trading, and you can actually get these at the DCA points. So you have to be careful, because if the market does crash, I think Manta could be going below $1 in the end, because its supply will gradually increase, as you can see here, and the price will most likely correct itself as well. So you have to keep that in mind. So thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. I will be back with more. Thank you.